Let me say this clearly to you. You're not lazy. If you've been beating yourself up for not doing enough, then this is the right video for you. Because you see, you are not the problem here. The problem is what you have been told about productivity. Do you ever wake up with big plans for the day to put your life together, and somehow you just end up scrolling in bed for half the day? You know, there are so many people in this world just feeling stuck and then blaming themselves for not doing enough work, for, just wasting their life doing absolutely nothing. And they think like there is absolutely nothing they can do about it. But that's actually not the case. You see, the problem is not you being lazy. It's how society tells you that you're lazy. And then after a while, they just kind of lose all hope and they just give up. They turn to, all sorts of stuff. They become depressed, turn to drugs, all that stuff. Society glorifies hustle, so it makes us all assume that low energy equals laziness. But the truth is, laziness is almost never the issue. It's most oftenly one of three things. And the first one is overwhelm. There's so many things to think of before you start. There's so many things that can happen, so many things you can start with that you just simply you don't even know where to start. And the second one is the lack of motivation. So you're lacking the why you're doing something. Why should you do this? Why do you want this? Do you want this? What are you doing this for? And the third cause is misalignment. You're forcing yourself into a life that you don't find purpose in, that you don't actually truly want from the bottom of your heart. And this applies to anything. Like, for example, if you want to start a business, I know people who's planned like to start a business for like a few years, and I haven't seen them start. And they just keep talking about like where to start, how should they start, how should they progress, trying to plan. And there are so many things to think of that you shouldn't think of these things. You should just simply start. Starting is the best plan. Starting is the best condition. As you start and as you continue to progress, you will start learning the things, and the ideas, the plans that you have will automatically come to your mind, and it will automatically give you a path. And the lack of motivation for most people is they haven't found what they really want yet. They haven't found why they're doing it. For example, most college, university students, I think personally that they got forced probably by their parents to go to university, because when you look at those interviews on the internet, they're asking like the students, why are they in university? Like, do they like it? They say, almost always they don't like it. And is it making them any money or bringing them any happiness, or like, do they want to go to university? And almost always they say no. And like, this kind of stuff, And the third one, the misalignment, this is probably the most uncommon one, but it's still one of the biggest problems. And that is, you're trying to force yourself into a life, job, or whatever routine, something like that just doesn't fit you. Or it can be as simple as, there are morning people and there are night people, like morning birds, night owls, whatever you would like to call it. If you're forcing yourself into a routine that requires you to be up early and sleep early, and if you're a night owl, then this routine probably will never fit you that well. Like, Of course, you can train yourself to try to fit it, but it'll never like feel like home to you, you know? And the same vice versa. It can be as simple as that. So really just find who you are, find what suits you is the most important thing. So what do you do instead? You stop calling yourself lazy and you start listening. Break tasks into super small wins. For example, it can be as small as, stop scrolling, get up from bed, go out, do something, get yourself washed up, go take a shower, go do your daily workout. Just follow your dream routine that you have planned out for yourself. And you can reconnect with your why. So what are you doing this for? Why are you doing this? And change your environment. Your environment either drains you or energizes you. And the last but not least, be gentle with yourself. Self-compassion works better than self-punishment. You don't need to be harder on yourself. You need to understand yourself better. Because once you do, you'll realize you've been trying. And that means you're not lazy. You're human. And as always, stay strong, stay on track, stay hard, and peace.